Starting with Frankenstein. Where's the subtitle? But yeah, NES first. I've never played this in my life. I didn't know there was a Frankenstein game on NES until like this week. Let's see it. 1990. It's been a minute since I played random NES games. And everything got an NES game. There's so many games on it. The Sleeping Villagers. Think they are living in peace. Think you can make the text go faster. All too soon, they will learn the terrible truth. Frankenstein has risen from the grave. Beautiful. There he is, the monster. Man, I didn't expect so much story in whatever this is. As the resurrected Frankenstein. Alright, we've had enough. Let's actually play. What? You never know what to expect with an NES game. It's like, it's loud. That's that. It's Frankenstein. What is it gonna be? You know what? The standard punch things. Who are we? Maybe I shouldn't have skipped. That was a lot of exposition for an NES game where you hold right and occasionally push B. Why are there so many other monsters? Frankenstein himself is not enough. Frankenstein monster, whatever. I don't want to have that argument. Okay. My club. That's kind of neat. You have to actually pick it back up. Threatening. Okay. Do we fight the monster at some point? Oh! Bees? What? I can go in buildings? You have acquired energy. You know, I didn't know what to expect going in. It's kind of nuts for... It's like a modern sewer. Okay. I mean, I'm just surprised it seems somewhat forgiving. We haven't died. What? Water dragon. Ha. 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 I don't know where you are from, boy. But if you want the treasure chest, you must defeat me. Can I just punch the dragon? I mean, this... What? Did I beat him? Wow, that was so easy. How do I get up there, though? Oh, there's a big kick. If you hit jump again in the air, you kick. You have acquired more life. Yeah, it's not like... terrible. Surprisingly. Do I have to just go all the way back to leave? Oh my god. So much on the screen at some points. I'm alive. Continue. What about my more life? Oh, that was a waste then. Club. Village elder. Young lad, listen to my dearest plea. I have to turn my audio down. Jesus. What is it? Frankenstein has destroyed our village and taken my beautiful Emily. Find him and bring her back. Take this potion. What? What? Me? You are our only hope. You have acquired more life. I don't know what that means. Can I push like... Okay, select used one, L. Maybe it's a heal? Is that death? Is the Grim Reaper helping Frankenstein monster? I can just club him, right? That works. Ow. No, my club. What? It just carried me back a few feet. I don't understand. Ooh, what's that? Sir, do you want to fight? No? If you just jump over them, they don't care. This is... I use my heel. There's only so many buttons on the NES controller. Again? Do I have to not get grabbed by the big bat? Okay, weird. What? Demon Horse. What's this? I've been waiting for a worthy opponent all these years, only to face a mere mortal. I am the great Demon Horse. You better run away while you still can. I didn't know about all this extended Frankenstein lore. What the hell is this? Yeah, this was a good first pick. Down here. You know, it's not a boring game. Bosses seem to die relatively easy. Yeah, this guy kind of sucks though. I'm pushing, I'm trying weird combinations of buttons because you never know. A, B together, up and B, down and B. Hey! Curses, beaten by a mere mortal. Now tell me where Frankenstein has taken Emily. This game is surprisingly solid. Oh, he's just right over there. If you have to use all your power to defeat even the weakest enemies, you will not catch me! Frankenstein. You do seem to have some spirit, even though you're just a human. Ha ha ha. Where are you? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Frankenstein? Acquired a sword. Go to stage. God. Some of it's a little... Oh, we have sword now, though. Some of the music's pretty good. Some of it's kind of grating. What the hell is that? Ooh, fancy. You have foreground elements? It's a cool little detail. Okay, we still have one more continue. If we get game over, we'll switch off to the next game. I mean, for an NES game, it's pretty cool. I never had any, like, weird NES games growing up. It was pretty much, we had Mario, and then we had, like, you know, like, big Nintendo stuff, and then some sports games. And that was pretty much it. Oh, I guess we beat him. Most of my weird knowledge lies on, like, Super Nintendo and N64. But even then, there's still so many games on these old systems. You're always going to find stuff you didn't know about. Do I even want the club? Is it better than my sword? Oh. Oh. Blade Master. Who goes there? A human? What happened to you? I, the great Blade Master, have been mortally wounded in combat with the demon horse. Well, I'm just a normal guy and I beat him. Are you also pursuing Frankenstein? If that's your mission, I'll give you the secret potion. It should help. Thanks. You've acquired potion. Have you faced the evil he monster and she monster of the trees? What do I do? Do I just go back down? Oh, okay. Oh. Please. Okay, you can drop down through the platforms. Damn. And then just back to title. That's an NES game. Surprisingly, not bad. Frankenstein. It's like not quite Castlevania, but it's enough of the way there. I'm impressed with it. What's next on the list here? We do have right next to it Friday the 13th. This one I've played. This was one of the first like old NES games I bought when I started collecting NES games. As a lot of stuff I bought, I would just see like an old AVGN episode when it came out and be like, I gotta get that game. It looks terrible. And I would go get it. This was one of those. So I know this one kind of well. I've never beaten it. Let's be Debbie. Use the torch to light the fireplaces. Oh, God. It's been a minute since I've played this one. It goes into this god-awful first-person view. And then you're in this... I'm not hitting up. Thank you very much, game. Yeah, throw rocks. Oh, it's so far away. So, Jason's in that blinking house all the way on the left. Let's get trucking. Oh, the lighter. That's good. The knife! Wow. Okay. We stand a chance now. We need to go to the next intersection. Be ready to just hear this music on loop forever. I think there's like maybe 3 tracks in this entire game. Alright, then we go left. Yeah, all the zombies in Friday the 13th. The classic zombies. Is this it? This is it. We made it. Thank you. Oh, there it is. And it just turns into Punch-Out. You win. For now. I forget, is there a way you could heal? Alright, I guess we'll start checking these houses. Because I think you have to, light all the fireplaces, right? That's about all I know. There we go. Bump. That's one. I don't know how many there are. Change, pass, cure. Cure. Take. Okay, there's 2 more houses here, and then the cave. A key? I don't know what that does. Oh my god, again already? Oh, it's where I'm going. Perfect. I need someone to drop some health. Oh, not this house, the next one. I went the wrong way. We're not going in the cave. I don't know if there's... is there a reason to? Thank you! Alright, where's Jason? Oh, I'm dead. I tried to dodge. Let's go, George. Jason's still in here? I only have rocks, though. The dodge is weird, because it's like, you have to hit diagonally down. You can't just hit any, like, other button. It's not great. Hey, we're doing it. We've taken like 2 or 3 pips. back to not having a lighter, though. I wish I could just pick up the lighter I dropped. Whoa! What do you mean? Oh my god. It's nighttime. Alright, house to the left. Why does the rock go at an arc? That actively doesn't hit anything. Great, we have 2 lighters. I could use a knife. Oh, knife. This is great. Now if I could just heal. There's so many. All the way out on the lake? I might just not have time. Some kids are gonna have to die. I'm sorry. I need to check this last house. Okay. That's 2. Alright, so we need to go left, I think. And then all the way around to... It's so far. Why can't I just hop from one path to the other? The children meter is going down. I'm going the wrong way! Left put me right on the map. It's not a super helpful map. I don't think I can make it in time. It's an upsettingly catchy loop. It's that beeping. "14 seconds. I'm running as fast as I can. The first house. Why did it just jump down to 3? It was at like 10. Cure. How do I cure? What is... Take? What do I... What's the potion? What does the potion do? Oh my god. What do you mean? I can't throw the stupid knife up. What do you want? To the right? Okay, no, it was to the left. Key. This one. Whew. Thank you. It's just punch out. Hey, okay, I'm getting the hang of it. Okay. Is there nothing to light in here? Oh, okay. Like, I have a key, I have a weird potion, I have no clue, and I have no clue. Knife. I don't know why that appeared randomly. Let me in. Nothing. Alright, so we cleared the little roundabout besides the cave. Let's just do the loop around the lake and see if there's anything we can get there. I do miss the attempts that you used to get with stuff like this. Oh, this feels like a big house. Oh, what's this? Hold on. Take. Go into the cabin near the cave. I have. Do you mean do it again? Because I've been there. I went into all those cabins. And which one do you mean? I don't know. We're just going to keep going left. Bunch of nothing. Looks like we can go to the woods up at the top too, and there's 2 cabins in the woods. Is this the one I just in? Did I go the wrong way? We'll see. No. Okay. Is that 4 that we've lit? This might be the best I've ever done at this. Okay. Keep going left. Oh. I didn't know there was another weapon. Takes him out in 1 hit. Now, if only I could heal. That would be supreme. Cure. I don't know. Don't know. I don't have the manual for this game. But I really don't want to die. This seems too good. Okay, so this leads out to the outside, which is where we should go. And then this way. Yeah, okay. Hey, Laura. Oh, okay, that's what that does. Change. You can switch characters, which is kind of neat, honestly. How do you heal? I really need to know. Okay, looks like I can only have one on the screen at a time. Oh god, where is he? Oh, ooh, that's not gonna happen. Those kids are dead. You have 1 minute to go help them. This leads into the forest, which is just a horrible, horrible idea right now. If I beat this game tonight, I will lose my mind. This is absolutely the best I've ever done. Hold on. Go into one of the cabins by the lake. Is that telling me where the fireplaces are to light? Maybe? Because I feel like I've gone into all those. But there's so many of you. Okay, I'm here. Chrissy. George is putting in work. No. It's going real bad. I'm pretty sure I already did all these houses. I want to say I did? No? Maybe not? There's a machete hidden somewhere in the cave. Do I need that? I kind of want it. Oh, I'm sorry, kids. But it is not happening. Oh, there's 2 sets of woods. Yeah, those kids are dead. We're down to 5 kids. Do I lose if all the kids die? Again, unclear. Still have the key. Guess I'm going into the woods. Somewhere over to the right, there's a house. Oh my god. Oh, I'm completely lost. The map is no help. No way I'm getting to those kids in time. I'm dead. Wow. Yeah, it's the sound a wolf makes. I guess we'll take Laura. We're all out of items again. Back to the rock. Maybe I'll go in the cave and try to find the machete. We're doing damage. You win. For now. We still have 3 other counselors left. It's just the kids who are dying. Rude. Oh my god, the rock sucks so much. How did I ever live so long before? Oh, I missed the upgraded knife. At least the birds go down in 1. Okay, we're already going this way. It's terrible. Next one. Ooh. Knife. You just need the knife as fast as possible in order to live at all. Whoop. Wait, 2 in a row? That's unfair. Cheated. So goofy. Why? Whatever. Do we check out the cave? I would like to get a knife before we do that. Wow, she jumps insanely high. Why? Back off! All right, Mark. Mark, you're already hurt. Wow, Mark is good. How am I supposed to see those? Lighter. Oh, cool. The cave itself is attacking me. Knife. I'm just gonna keep going left and see what happens. Whatever that is. I still don't know. Wolf mean progress? Does this just loop? Is this looping eternally? How do the caves work? Another one of those. The children! I'm literally stuck in here. I don't know where anything is. I'm out. I might be able to save them. I'm coming, kids. Already have a knife. Okay. We need to take the intersection, left intersection, and then quickly row out. Works fast. He can do it. Momentum. Where's he at? Let's go. Whoop. Come on, hit him. The double swing is what gets me. Is there, like, any way to tell? God, he's just taking a beating. No! Mark! Wait, does the potion activate when you die? Beat the shit out of him. Yeah, it does. Okay, that's how that works. He has so much health. Why isn't he running away? No. No. Paul, you're all that's left. You're our last hope. He's immediately... He's still there. Oh, I need a knife if I'm gonna go fight him. Run. No, wrong way. Got the lighter. Please. There's so many. We just gotta go. Beat him with rocks. Ow. He's not giving up anymore. The rocks are so slow. If I just keep hitting him with rocks for another 15 minutes, maybe. No! That is absolutely the best I've ever done in this. You and your friends are dead. Game over. Thanks, Nintendo. Yeah, the game's not great. I can't believe how good I did, though. I've never gotten that far. All right, we'll leave that behind. What other NES games do we have? Let's see. Well, we were playing Friday the 13th. How about Nightmare on Elm Street? Another classic horror movie turned into an NES game. Before they were... Yeah, no rating board or anything. It's just there. 4 players? 4 player? This game's 4 players? I do like the rendition of the main theme. Trying. What the hell do you mean this game is 4 players? On my NES? Nightmare on Elm? Sorry. Don't forget the trademark. Gotta have that there. What is this? Hold. I hit start. Within 2 frames, I am punching a snake. There's a sleep meter with a bunch of Z's. The name of the game is constantly on the screen in case you forget what you're playing. What is this? Just poof. I mean, that makes more sense to the zombies in Friday the 13th. Rocks. Oh! This house is open. Can I go up? Can I go in? No? Can I not go in this house? I'm hitting all 4 buttons in directions. Is that a rat? This game's nuts. Am I dead? But wait, where's your health? If that's like your sleep meter, what's your health? Did you just get hit a couple of times and that's it? There's no like counter? Can I go in this house? How do I go in a house? What do you want from me? Oh, I didn't even see him. Rats are throwing rocks at me. I'm getting bitten by rats. I'm just running. Elm Street High? Did I fall asleep? Okay, I'm in Nightmare World. Elm Street High. Is it like Midwich or something? Why is the school named after the street? How do I go indoors? I swear to God. Oh my God, this game is awful. Can I go here? How? I'm mashing every button. Hold on. Okay. We're not cavemen. We have technology. Nightmare on Elm NES. Go indoor. How? Because if I can't figure it out, I'm just pressing all I can. Is it random? That's the first thing I see is that it's random which one it'll let you enter. You just have to keep going. Junkyard? No. I'm at the end of the screen. All right. I'm gonna give it a fresh reset. I'm gonna give it a fresh shot. Let's try this again. Is this by rare? One player. Okay, yeah. Oh, I can't go in here. I am gonna lose my mind. It's the true horror. Oh my god. How do you go in a house? Say people just press up. I'm pressing up. I'm pressing up. I guess we're just... This is just what it is. Up, 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 up. It said you have to go in a specific order. The door will be open on the one you need to go into. That's an open door if I've ever seen one. Up was working fine in Friday the 13th. What do you want from me? Thread the needle. I literally... I cannot. This might just be all we get to see of Nightmare on Elm Street. I can't! Oh, I fell asleep. I thought I actually made progress. Well, that sprite is freaking out. Up. You have a crazy jump. Moon jump. Up, 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 up. No. I'm flabbergasted. Completely. I have to just leave this one behind. This game seems great. I can't go in the house! I'm gonna blow chunks! Let me in! Let me make sure I'm totally... Because, like, everything was working fine. Everything was working fine. Freddy's coming for you. Okay. Let's at least be able to see Freddy, I guess, and then we'll call it. Never sleep again. Freddy's trademark coming. Punch the shit out of him. Oh, I'm dead. It's a fucking video game. Okay. I just punched him away. Can I go in a house now? No, fuck this game. We're done. Next. Next. All right. Let's take a break from movie games. And let's play. Let's see. This. There he is. Good old Uncle Fester. That's a good face. Funky. Yeah, this was another one of the first games I bought when I got into collecting NES games outside of what I had as a kid. And I barely ever played it because I remember it being pretty bad. What do you mean? Remember when Uncle Fester had a gun? Gun. Hot dogs? It kind of feels like Blaster Master. I don't know. For some reason in my head, even though it's a completely different camera perspective. Something about the sound effects and the shooting make my brain go there. Money? Light bulb? Wave beam? I don't know what any of this does. I don't have manuals for almost any old NES games. That's part of the fun, the charm. Just figure it out. What are you? Is that a bee? Am I being attacked by bees? They spit bees. Hot dogs. Just like Zelda stairs over here. Why am I so slow? I want to get to the hot dog stand. Gun. Okay. Oh, bulb, gun, whip, clue, vice grip, money, missile, potion, invisible, money, bulb. What does that do? Key, noose. I'm sorry. Noose. I mean, you can kind of see. I'm probably supposed to get, like, Wait, bulb? How do I use it? There we go. Fester, why are you so slow? These rats. I'm dead. That's it? Wow. All right, we got to give that one more try. Continue. Oh, you keep your items. And your gun level? Okay. I mean, that's forgiving. 11 money? 12 money. Okay. What do I use money for? Let's go the other way this time if we can. God, it's just a lot of mashing. Did that downgrade my gun? What kind of... Why? Tektites. These are just Tektites without the eyes. Oh my god. Well, one less go. I'm just gonna run through. Look at this little shuffle. I still don't know what to do with money or half the shit I have. Looks like there's like a whole game here, but I sure got nothing. Okay, the red ones seem to power me down for whatever reason. God, the wave beam sucks! Just let me shoot in a straight line! Whip! I didn't get it. You only get 2 hits? Gun. Oh, no, that's good. Oh my god, you're back. Yeah, okay. Alright. Uncle Fester. Your game's pretty abysmal. This is your last chance to wow me. Oh, this gun is so much better. Okay, I have a light bulb. Let's try to go to that room we went to before. If it didn't save your inventory and gun upgrades, I would not be playing this as long as we did. So if I go money, key, like the fact that it like is a wave beam means that it just hits the wall immediately in places like this. It's just unhelpful. Like, wow, I'm supposed to shoot the rat! This game sucks. Well, there's got to be, like, a good Addams Family game, right? On the NES? There's multiple. Fester failed us. Let's see what Pugsley has for us. Alright, let's start that. Okay, it slides all around. Pugsley's dash dancing. Why does he move like that? Why is there no music? That is the most ghost a ghost can be. Okay. Remember, Where there is a wall, there is a way. Why is there no music? Is that supposed to be his back? Or is his whole ass out? I mean, this game doesn't feel bad. The lack of music is definitely a pain. I don't deserve the music. What is that thing? I mean, this is better. It's checkpoint. This is better than Fester's Quest. Kind of immediately. I think that ghost. All right, we're back at the house. That's cool. How do I get that? Do I need a ghost to come after me and I can bounce off of him? Can I just go in the house? I guess so. The lack of music. Like, come on. This door is locked. Why not come back later? Okay. Pugsley is resting. His current location is Hall of Stairs. So far, he has rescued nobody. 3 lives, 0 sweets, 2 hearts, 390 points. The password is. The password simply is. Okay, Deku Tree. This is a secret path to the graveyard. Okay. Man, if this had music, it would probably be a pretty solid game. Candy. I got the letter A, and I'm flashing Christmas colors now. Am I invincible? Yes. Yes, I am. One up. Yeah, I mean, one up. There's just not too much going on for Pugsley here. I think this game also came out on like Super Nintendo, so this might just be like a kind of rough downport. I'm just running. Show me something, game. We got a few more NES games to go through before we switch it up. How many lives do I have? Pugsley has 2 lives. So many. I mean, that's forgiving. I'll take it. Oh, my God. I'm trying, Candy. Oh, my God. Pugsley, please. Oh, you can jump on the projectiles. Interesting. I guess. If I can make it through this level, I'll be happy, and I'll consider this complete in my mind. It's fairly generous. Candy. Wait, I'm just back out here again? Aren't I supposed to be saving people? Oh, dear Pugsley, you have failed to rescue your family. What will you do? Well, let's try another door. Okay. Pugsley, I'm sorry. Let's see. What are the other NES games we have tonight? Oh, yeah. One I do actually know. We've got Monster Party. 1989. There he is. Mark was walking home from a ball game. He looked up and saw a bright star. While he stared at it, the star got bigger and bigger. The beauty of the star made his eyes moist. So he didn't notice that the star fell and landed right in front of him. It wasn't a star, but a monster. Mark quickly asked, "Who are you?" I like how just gormless Mark looks. Just not a thought. "I'm Bert." Great. "What's up?" "I'm looking for help. Evil monsters are out of control in my world. Come and help me." "I'm afraid to fight the evil monsters." "Don't worry. With your weapon, you'll be able to destroy them easily. Just beat them down with your bat, Mark." "This isn't a weapon. It's a bat." "Bat. Batter. Anything is okay. Anyhow, let's go." Bert grabbed Mark's hand and flew away. "What's your name?" "Mark." "Mark, my planet is dangerous, so we must act together." "How?" "Like this." Then they fused together. This moving fast, I know. This is how Mark's adventure began. Round 1. And we're here. Is that a monster or was that just a dude? Oh, heart? Bring? Hello, baby. Is that... Okay. Oh, just beat it. Nice. Did we beat the weird plant? I guess. Oh, you can drop. You can fastball. Can I have that? No. Empty. Okay. Oh, these faces. This game is... It's out there. Even as far as NES games go. Empty. Okay, so they can drop health. Pretty regularly. At least this game has music. Ow. Oh, enemies respawn when they go off screen? It's actually, like, pretty solid. The jumping's tight. It works. Like, it works. That's all you really can ask of an NES game. Just, it works. Sorry, I'm dead. Oh, sorry to intrude. Okay. Hope you get better. Oh, God, you can reflect. That's so cool. What? Okay. Just a bunch of bloody skulls in my NES game. What is that thing? It's a cool eyeball. Please don't pick on me. But you swung first. Whew. I got the key. Oh, I thought those were platforms. Oh, I'm so close to death. What, the hands hurt me? That sucks. Oh, you're all the way back. Okay. We'll give it one more shot. Now that I'm more accustomed. Are those spotlights? Bonk. Okay. I need health. Pretty bad. Of course, it's just luck. Empty. Good. So I guess you could just try to grind out health if you really need it. Sorry, I'm dead. What even are you? Some kind of weird spider? Nice. No, you can't attack while on the ground. You can inchworm. Guess that always happens here. Let's beat everything with a bat. It's pretty horrifying imagery for an NES game. God. That's rough. But, like, surprisingly solid? Surprisingly solid game? Let's do one or two more NES games, and then we'll bump up to Super Nintendo. So we also have Beetlejuice. There he is. Oof. This looking rough, even for Beetlejuice. It's showtime. Okay. Now, is space on movie Beetlejuice or cartoon Beetlejuice? Oh, yes, the iconic signature Beetlejuice stomp. You know. Okay, that doesn't work. You cannot stomp the bug. You cannot jump on the bug. We got a key. The beetle is too strong. What? Oh, this isn't solid. I see. I see. What is this music? This isn't Beetlejuice. Is that a fish? Oh, thanks. There's so much flickering going on. Shark? Ow. What is the number 2? It goes up when I get hit. Is it like, instead of a health bar going down, it's just a number that goes up to show how many times you've been hit? That's so weird. And then 3 is death? Why not just show like a health bar of 3? That's so weird. I've never seen a game count up my health before. Book? Found the book for the recently deceased. Tells me to enter recently deceased information booth to obtain scares. Okay. Exit. I guess we're doing it. Okay. That flickering is abhorrent. I hate it. I can stomp little bugs for points though. But not big bugs. Oh, this is awful. Bees. Oh, hey. Hi there, Beetlejuice. What would you like to buy? Medusa head? Birdman? Skeleton? I'll take Skeleton. Did I not buy it? How do I buy it? A, B, start? Select. Scare 1. Skeleton. How do I use Skeleton? How do I use the Skeleton? Not that button. Which one am I selecting? Skeleton. Select. A, B together. Up in A, down in B, up in B, start. Do I use it here? Hold on. Select. A, okay. And now I'm out of skeleton. Do I need to hit this beehive or something? I don't know. That seems like some arbitrary thing an NES game would have me do. I gotta buy another skeleton. I have 125. I have Medusa head. I can try that. I'd like another skeleton. Oh, am I getting the points from stomping on these guys is what I can use to buy things? Maybe? Wow, that sucks. I got one shot with that? This game sucks. stomp bugs to get points to buy shitty power-ups that last 2 seconds. Okay. Of course, and now the cloud will allow me to move because I've shot the bees. As it goes. Oh my god, why is there knockback? Oh, it's just another of the same shop? Let's just buy... Skeleton seems like the best one. Oh my god, this... It's ridiculous. Oh, skeleton costs $250. Is there a way to check your points without going to the shop? That's dumb. Okay, let's shoot this other beehive, I guess. What did shooting the bee even do? What did it do for me? There's a Beetlejuice. The ground was right there! What do you mean? You have to let the... Oh my god. Oh my god. You have to let it slowly scroll. Where do I go? I shot the bee to get up here, and that gave me an extra life. Can I go in here? I'm a pretty mean dude, but the creature behind this door is real tough. I think I better go back to the shop and stock up on some scares. Because I don't fancy my chances without them. Okay. It's the grind out cash. Oh my god, the fucking beetles. Running around trying to step on bugs. What a game. Okay, I bought a skeleton. Jesus fucking Christ. Who is this? Is that supposed to be, what's his name? Oh, he's gone. Wait, where am I? I'm back in the first house? What happened? Why am I back in the first house? Why did it put me back in the first house? Alright, bye, Beetlejuice. Our last NES game. We won't see much of it, but Maniac Mansion. I like this game a lot. It's been a long time since I've really played it, so I don't remember all the puzzle bits, but it's cool. Plus, the PC version is definitely much nicer, but it's still a pretty iconic NES game. Lucasfilm. Choose 2 other kids. It's Dave, Sandy's boyfriend, organizer of her rescue. We gotta go save Sandy. Get Razor. Wendy. Razor, leader of the band Razor and the Scumettes. Hell yeah. We got Bernard, Geek Award winner and Physics Club president. Sid, aspiring musician who hopes to start his own band. Wendy, waiting for her big first break as a novelist. Jeff, lives on the beach, answers to Surfer Dude. And Michael, a photographer for the college newspaper. I like that everyone gets their own theme song. We'll take Razor. And Sid. Okay, this looks like the old mansion. I'm sure I saw Dr. Fred take Sandy here. It's up to us to get her out. This could be dangerous. That's a big moon. If anyone wants out... So it's like an old point-and-click style adventure. I beat this once very long ago. New kid, turn on, turn off, read, close, open. Good music. Pull doormat. Key. Get key. Use key in front door. That's one of the few things I do remember is getting in. Open door. NES trying. Oh, what is this? Flashlight. Get flashlight. Whoa. Just wait until I talk to your mother. Well. Door's locked. Secret lab? Well, let's switch to Razor. Let's see what she can get done. Did not go well. She's still in here? No, okay. Open fridge? Can of Pepsi? That's all I wanted. Just one. Hell yeah. CD player and a can of Pepsi. Cheese. Old batteries. Lettuce. Bottles of ketchup. Broken bottles of ketchup. It doesn't seem to open. Rotting turkey. Week-old roast, specifically. Canned goods. Fruit drinks. Fruit drinks. Tentacle chow. Gee, I'm hungry. Oh, is he coming to the kitchen? Oh, I gotta get out of here. I gotta get out of here. Door's locked. Oh, no. Run! Go. He's on his way. I'm gonna bump into him. I feel it. Oh, no! Open! Damn. I tried. I tried. Too bad you weren't on my side. Welp. They didn't take my can of Pepsi. Yeah, now we're both in here. All right. There's a lot to do there. I did bad, but it's a neat game. I'd say with that, let's bump it up to the Super Nintendo. Hold on. And with Super Nintendo, going up a bit. We started with Frankenstein on, what do you call it? The NES. Let's do some Frankenstein on the Super Nintendo. The Adventures of Dr. Franken. Oh yeah, I want the music. I've never played this. I played the Game Boy version before, but apparently there's a Super Nintendo version. Transylvania maps. Oh, he's cool. He's got his shades and everything. Man, going to Super Nintendo is such an upgrade. This music's pretty good. How do I go downstairs? I have no idea what this game is about. There was no intro. It just started. What? Battery? What are these giant heads? Okay. Can I pick like a different location? No. Oh, that's right. It's Super Nintendo now. I do have 4 buttons. Flash kick? Oh, you have attack left and attack right. Interesting. So specific. Why did pause put 2 little paws? Pause? Like little paw prints? Pause? Is that what you're doing, game? Oh, hold on. I figured it out. You can jump down. This game's weird, dude. I got... Wait, is that a part of a passport? Am I trying to get a passport? Oh, he takes so much damage. Oh my god, stuff comes at you so quick. It's one of those games that... It's kind of overwhelming. Oh, okay. I'm learning. The depth. Oh, it charges back. Okay. In NES games compared to Super Nintendo games, there's a vast ocean of difference in stuff going on. There's like 3 times as many buttons. Let's give this one more shot because Dr. Franken. Now that I kind of understand what's happening. Oh, it just stuns. Okay. Passport, I guess. Okay, we need the other 2 pieces. If I can beat 1 level, I'm happy. Oh, it's on the other side of this wall. How do I get through there? Everything seems to go down in 1 hit, which is nice. Passport? Dr. Franken needs his passport, I guess. Health. A F bone. Where do I go now, though? I still have 2 minutes to figure out where am I supposed to go? Do I go back to where I started? Can't pick up the shield. Power. He was... Okay. All right. Dr. Franken, I'm sorry. But not quite. Not quite. We also have... Here's an interesting one. Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. Because why not have a Porky Pig scary game? Wait, was it not playing audio right? Hold on. Let me see. There we go. That's horrible. Ugh. As Porky Pig is looking through holiday brochures to plan his upcoming vacation, he drifts off to sleep and finds himself in a haunted holiday. A haunted holiday? Why is this actually kinda spooky? This is like, why is this the spookiest game we've played yet? It's Porky Pig. What is that tree? That's horrible. Oh, I got 3D effect. Pushing the Super Nintendo to the limits for Porky Pig. Cupcakes. Leprechaun? This game's kind of nuts. Why is it so ominous? And why am I fighting leprechauns? Is this based off a specific, like, Looney Tunes short that I don't know about? Is that what this is? That would make sense. Why is this like a pretty decent game, too? Yep. Not quite Donkey Kong Country. Is that Daffy? I have 8 cupcakes, whatever that means. This music is, like, horrific for Porky Pig. Why? I'm more surprised by the fact that the game is actually kind of good, though. Checkpoint, I guess. Can you make that, Porky? No. This way? The shoes just jumped into me. Is there a button I'm missing? It seems very simple. Like, I'm pushing X and... Whoop, hold on. Okay, you can look around. That's nice. But it seems like jump and look around are all that Porky can do. Okay, hold on. We have to make him respawn. There we go. Or maybe this? Okay. Just such a casual walk cycle for this. Why is this game like this? Yo, that's cool. Again, why is this actually a pretty good game? It's taking full advantage of the Super Nintendo. Ooh. Tight jumps. Push it. Can I still look around? No, I can't look around here. That's fair. Super Nintendo's doing all it can to just have this. Okay. Why is, out of everything we've played tonight, this has captured me the most? Like, I actually want to keep playing this. Whoops. I'm curious. I want to see where it goes. Yep. Oh! Imagine thinking you're getting your kid this nice, charming little Looney Tunes game. Ooh. He's dead. Oh, wow. Okay, so you can die fast. We are now learning. cupcakes. I'm getting more of those, and I don't know what to do with them. Checkpoint. Spiderweb. Oh, a whole cake. Actually slightly demanding platforming. Ah! Porky's dead. We live. Okay. Where do I go from here? It's a dead end. Oh, no. Okay, let's try this again. You can just kind of walk onto them. Okay. This is a lot. Dude. I might actually have to play through this whole thing. Not tonight, but at some point, we might have a very specific sit down with Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. They come back, right? They come back. Surely. Okay, good. I just want to see if there was like a boss or something in this, or if it's just this. Up. Oh, okay. Weird. Like Mario, a little Mario World action? Live, Porky. Live! Live it. Okay. I mean, he's kind of goofy. Those frog ghosts? Do I have to jump on him when he takes his hat off? Bonk. 3 more. Easy enough. I just want to see what World 2 is. We'll move on. Those trees in the background are horrifying. It's supposed to be like a Frosty the Snowman ghost. He's got the magic hat and everything. Okay. It's so loud. All right, Porky, I'm gonna have to leave you here. But this game was surprisingly really good. I can't believe it. And also somehow like the most weird, eerie game we had tonight as well. I don't understand. But good for you, Porky Pig. All right. Well, with that, let's move on over to Bart's Nightmare. Oh, that was so loud. Okay. It's trying. And we gotta sleep beater again. Okay, I can blow bubblegum. I can spit. I can scroll the camera. What is my goal? His paper blew out the window. Do I need to pick up the paper? How do I do that? How do I pick up the paper without getting run over? Do I need to catch it with bubbles? Oh! Dude. Automan. Look out. I can't even see. Lisa? What? What do I do? I'm a frog?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh is right. Final score 10. This game can eat my shorts. What even? I don't even want to give it another look. We're leaving that one behind. All right, we had some Addams Family earlier. Let's see how it took it up to the 16-bit era with some Addams Family values. We've got a couple more Super Nintendo games, and then we'll hop over to the Genesis for a few. Well, the music is definitely less grating. Hey, Fester. Again, why so ominous? Okay, weapons. Morticia? Ooh, that's a portrait. And he looked Finding Dear Pubert? Oh, hell yeah. I do miss him. The place is too cheerful without his young, yet strangely corrupt eyes staring from his crib. We've got to go save baby Pubert. Oof, these portraits. Never mind. How's things, Fester? My baby is missing. Never mind. How's things? How's things? Miserable. Glad to see you're enjoying yourself. This is some ominous music. Oh, Fester, you young slug. You look rough today. You say the nicest things, Granny. Take these cookies, dearie. I made them myself. Black beetle cookies. Made from choice cut, slime-soaked black corpse beetles. Double cholesterol, too, for that pasty, flabby look your granny loves. It'll keep you in bad shape, whatever happens. I'll go see your brother Gomez. He has a little present for you. I don't want to talk to you. Go away and let me be for a while. Damn. I've got cookies. Guess I can't open that. I'm hitting every button. Where's Gomez? I can't leave just yet. I haven't found baby Pubert. Why did they name the child Pubert? Pubert Adams. Oh, there's Gomez. His portrait looks fine. Fester, old man. Positively awful to see you. Take this journal. You may need it to find your way around. I now have a journal. Okay. What is this? How do I view the journal? Oh, okay. Oh my god, it's a whole dungeon map? Dungeon 1? Gatekeeper's home. Visitors unwelcome. It's like a Zelda-style game? I equipped the book. That's why I can shoot it. Okay. Are the skulls my hearts? Get lost! No one gets in here. Told you once already, laddie. That's it. I've had it up to here with you. Oh. What is this? Okay. What's the music like? Actually kind of good. Game over. No. Continue. Yeah, continue. I need to know. This game seems like it might be kind of good. Can I put the cookies on? You have cookie on. And I guess it'll heal me if I eat the cookie. I like it as soon as you take one step. And take one more. Okay. It's the wrong button. Okay, you have way more range than I thought you did. We gotta save Pubert. It's all for baby Pubert. Okay, well that just took me back to the entrance? What's the point of that? I don't know. I can't read this plaque either. Can I talk to you guys? Okay, I am kind of lost. Oh, they're gone? Any luck finding dear Pubert? Nope. Alright, skip. Skip. Oh, it's open now. Jelinski must be around here somewhere. Hopefully she has Pubert or at least enough bits of him for Granny to put him back together. Wait, do I have to find pieces of Pubert? I kind of hate that I'm into this. Hey, Mac, listen up. If you want to strike a blow for floral liberation, stop Mr. Jelinski from controlling the plants. Bring me the black rose that grants her power. Take this key. Just get you into the caverns. I now have a skull key. Where's the cavern? Where can I open that? You're not gonna let me through until I do that? Cool rain effect. One simple task is all I ask. Get on with it. I don't know where. Oh, gardens and graveyard. So there's two paths to the left and right out the bottom. Probably move on to the next one shortly. This game is surprisingly solid. Yeah, there's a path to the right as well. It says. But I don't think I can make it over there. Alright. Fair enough. Surprisingly solid Addams Family game. We're getting good games that I would not have expected. Let's wrap up Super Nintendo with one that I know is pretty good. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. This is one I actively know and like a lot, and I've played for a long time. This is a regular one I will pop in to play. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Hey, Wilkes, what's up? Oh, yeah, I love this game. This is one of the ones that I've played that I actively know, and I'm excited to play some of. Level 1 Zombie Panic. This is a game like I would actively recommend if you want, let me turn it down a bit, a solid Super Nintendo co-op game, because it's also 2-player, like simultaneous. No, not the teacher! I mean, she was giving me an F-, so she had it coming. The baby's okay. I hate that you already missed so much. I have a handful more games to go, don't worry. We've still got a couple of Genesis games. What other games have we done? We just finished a Addams Family game for the Super Nintendo. Or finished looking at. We're not beating anything. But a lot of stuff. Did like Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street for the NES. Ooh. If you know any games that would fall into the category, let me know and I can see if I can squeeze them in too. Oh, the Addams Family one? It was surprisingly good. There we go. We saved all the neighbors. Addams Family Values for the Super Nintendo. And we also did Addams Family Pugsley's Scavenger Hunt for the NES, which was not great. Level 2. Evening of the Undead. Honestly, I could get sucked in and play this for quite a while. But yeah, I'd say the standout of the night was Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday for the Super Nintendo. That was a game I had like no real expectations for, but was really good, and I might go back and just play it like in its entirety, just because it seemed really good. We just did one level, and it was like, wow, this is a good game. Yeah, do a full playthrough of Porky Pig's Haunted Holiday. I could probably squeeze that in. Like I said, we played for like maybe 15 minutes and did the first level, and it was really good. I could probably squeeze in a dumb stream of that. I'll look into how long it actually is. Let's see. We got bazooka. We found some soda cans. We can shake those up. Yeah, the water gun is typically the best. I stick with that a lot. Berenstain Bears in the Spooky Old Tree. I didn't have any Game Boy games on the list, but if we have time, I can try to squeeze some Game Boy game stuff in. I'm not against it. We can make that work. So I think I only have like maybe 5 or 6 games left. I wouldn't be against. No! Whew. Trying to get that going. Why is this baby on the escalator? But yeah, I love this game. It's so goofy and hectic, and it plays really good, and it looks really good. It's just good. I've never played the Sega Genesis version, but I imagine that's pretty good too. Yeah, the soundtrack is great. I love it. It really fits the vibe it's going for, and it throws up like references to so much stuff. Like you have your little killer good guy doll, Fun Baby. It's great. So many references to other like both like classic horror stuff like old Hammer horror films and like at the time newer 80s and 90s horror movies. And it's long too. You just have to find all the neighbors in each stage to go to the next. But if an enemy gets them first, they die and they're gone forever. And if you run out of neighbors, you lose. Also, if you die as well, you lose. I've already lost a couple, which I definitely shouldn't have. Level 4. Chainsaw Hedge Maze Mayhem. This is where the bazooka comes in handy. Gargoyle's Quest. Oh, yeah, that's that... I think that's that Capcom game. The one that's like... It's like the Ghosts and Goblins spinoff, I think. We can try to get some Game Boy games going. There's definitely a few I know of. Excuse me. Yeah, I got the classic hockey mask. Again, the soundtrack. I love how, like, I don't know what to call it, like, goofy, spooky. Speaking of goofy, spooky, I do have a Scooby-Doo game on the list coming up that I'm very excited to check out because I've never played it. Whoop! Gotta give the clown. Distract him with the clown. Save the baby. There's only one neighbor left. Whoop. Hit the clown, not me. This is a game I would love to see added to like the Switch Online, just because it's so much fun. And again, the multiplayer on it's super fun too. The only downside is that you are restricted to the same screen, of course. You can't split. It's not split. So you have to stay together. Weird Kids on the Block. This is Super Nintendo. There's also a Sega Genesis version, but I had the Super Nintendo version growing up, so it's the one I love. Oh yeah, we got the Weed Eater. Or more specifically, my older cousin had this game, and we would always play it. This stage is really fun. Because some of them, like, copy your movements. It works better in multiplayer, where it kind of blends in with who's playing and which one's the, like, the weird kids on the block, if you will. But yeah, I definitely consider this game a slightly more niche classic. It's not like completely unknown or anything. But you know, it's not a Mario or a Metroid. Something I'd always recommend if you're looking for a lesser known SNES game. We'll do a handful more levels. So we got 4 people left. Ooh, key. Because you have like all the different weapons you can get and go through, a whole bunch of different items. I got my speedy shoes. Little mushroom men. Sound effects remind you of Rampage at times. It does have that very like, yeah, arcadey feel to it. Especially with all the big like power-ups and point bonuses and stuff like that. Oh yeah, we got our silverware. We need to hold on to that. That's kind of a waste. Fire extinguisher. Yeah, and like certain enemies are weak to certain weapons, so we want to keep the silverware in case we run into any werewolves. And like these mushroom things are weak to the weed eater. Where's the last neighbor? The little like square thing on the top left there is like a radar, and you'll see a blip on it if we get close to the neighbor. There it is. Bump. More shocking than level 5. Level 6, Pyramid of Fear. I forget how many levels there are exactly, but it's like I think like 55 levels or something. Like it's pretty lengthy and they get pretty tough. Gotta save the archaeologists. They're too busy studying. Cross. Whoa! Oh man, you saying that looks I'd forgotten there's a new Indiana Jones game coming out, I think in December. That I'll probably we'll at least take a look at on stream if we can. And if it's good, we'll probably play the whole thing. I'm very interested to see how it is. Oh, I need health. Whoop. Soda. What is this? Balls? Popsicles? Won't be as awesome as the N64 one. Yeah, doubtful. I don't think there's a chance. But no, it looks cool. It looks like it's just gonna kind of fill the place of a new indie movie, but as a game. No, back off. I can't find this last neighbor. Yeah, I'll have to double check when it's coming out. It's either late November or like December. I thought I wasn't really going to play it at first because I thought it was like an Xbox exclusive, but it seems like it's coming to everything. Where's this neighbor? Oh, I'm getting beat up. There they are. Oh, I need to exit. Level 7. Dr. Tonk's Castle of Terror. Oh yeah, the new Mario Party. I haven't tried that out myself yet. I do want to. You know, there's werewolves here. Where's my silverware? Nice. Probably switch to the next game after this level. Let go of me! I'm gonna save this baby. This level takes a lot of keys. I say as I'm out of keys. I have a potion. Let's see. Oh, that works. Don't need keys when you can just punch down the door. See, again, that's one of the things I love about this game is there's so many, like, goofy power-ups and stuff. Here we go. Here's the exit. But you can't use your radar to find neighbors when you're in beast mode. It's my weed eater. Okay, there's still one neighbor somewhere. There they are. Excuse me. Alright, I could keep playing this game forever. It's great. But I just wanted to play it a little bit and show it off. Oh, extra bonus victim. Cool. We got a extra life. 40 feet of terror. Titanic toddler. Gotta show the Titanic toddler for a second. I forgot about this stage. It's a good stopping point. There they are. Just killing all the neighbors. Oh, great. But yeah. Yeah, it's a fun game. It's goofy. I think that's about all I have for Super Nintendo. I didn't have near as many as I did NES. So we might switch to the Genesis for, like, the 3 games I have on Genesis here. Let me make sure that I didn't have another Super Nintendo game. Oh, I missed 2 NES games. I missed 2 NES games I had on the list. We can backpedal onto those real quick. Hold on. Before we jump to that, let's backpedal back to the NES. I forgot we didn't play these. We still had Ghosts and Goblins and Ghostbusters. So hold on. Here we go. Here we go. Hold on, let me reset the NES. The NES, yes. Now hold on, one more time. One more time. One more time. Sure the theme song will sound amazing on this? Oh boy. Ghostbusters. Oh, come on. Even for NES? It's a little rough. You need a beam. Burp, burp, burp. I don't know what to do. Oh. Oh, this looks bad. Even for NES, this is pretty ugly. Oh no, does it just loop forever? I have 330 meters to my destination? I'm running out of fuel. Oh no, I pick up tankers of fuel on the road to go straight into my ghost car. The Ecto 1 just crashes into containers and absorbs it. $200 more meters. This is... Oh, you can go real fast if you go near the top. Never mind. Okay. Okay. This game is heating me up here. Wait, GS? Was that gas station? Oh, I just went to the gas station. It took all my gas to get to the gas station. Shop? There's 2 buttons. Like, oh my god, we have to drive to the shop. Minus 100? What? Minus 100 what? Minus 300? Ghost points? Ghost vacuum. Sound generator. Capture beam. Hyper beam. Ghost food. Oh, there's more. Anti-ghost suit. Ghost alarm. Capture trap? Yeah, I also don't know what's happening. Ghosts. What was that for a fraction of a second? What? Why was that building flashing? Yeah, the Ghostbusters are known for driving. Why did the music get so quiet? What is happening? What is happening? Not a lot of ghost happening. So you know what? Let's surely, you know, Ghostbusters, you're just getting into it, you know, it's slow soak. If you want to get into it a little quicker, you play Ghostbusters 2. You know, just go into it. You know what? I just looked at my shirt and I realized there's a Gremlins game. This is better. Now with twice the driving. Oh my god! It's immediately driving. Hold on. I forgot there's a Gremlins game. We can add this to it. Give me like 1 second. Gremlins on the NES. Man, this kind of makes me want to do streams like this more often, where we just look at random games. I need to get some use out of my giant collection. Yeah, Gremlins 2. So there's not a Gremlins game. Gremlins 2 has a game on the NES. Okay. Well, that's preparing. Yeah, we're on Ghostbusters 2. Oh, there he is. Ivigo, the Scourge of Carpathia, the Sorrow of Holdavia will defeat you. Yeah, go in the sewers. Do I get to pilot the Statue of Liberty? What is happening? What is happening? All right, you know, I don't think I've watched Ghostbusters 2 since I was like, honestly, since I was a kid. So maybe I forget some things. But I'm pretty sure they weren't attacked by flying Ghostbusters logos. Oh, is it game over? Are we done? Was that the game? It is better. Somehow, even this is better than Ghostbusters 1. Okay, let's try this again. Oh my god. Did they shoot goo? With actual physics? What do I do? I'm slimed! Wasn't Slimer nice by this point? Why are there so many Slimers? Oh my god, it's so fast. It's so bad. I got 100 points. Okay. We have to make it to the end of this stage, right? I need a hyper controller, turbo controller. Okay, you can't stop those. Some things you can shoot, some things you can't. I'm slimed. And it's kind of cool how the goo shoots. This is not a terrible version of the theme. After the last one, woo! Alright, this game's pretty bad. Some of these are barely getting 5 minutes. They're just bad. Anyway, hold on. Let Vigo stare for a minute. We got 1,000 points at least. I've never played this. I just knew it existed. I do like Gremlins. I like Gremlins 2 a lot, even though it's not as good of a movie. It's really weird, and I like it. And I kind of want to go watch it again. If it's anything like the movie, it'll be phenomenal. Yeah. Thumbs up. Stage 1-1. So, am I Gizmo? Oh, hell yeah. Okay. This is actually good NES music. Oh, that's a hole. Oh, you can jump? Get to the point where they sing New York, New York. I want to see that. Yeah, I want to see that on the NES version. Tomatoes. Is Hulk Hogan gonna be in it? Hey, I think this game might be good. Oh. Welcome, Gizmo. What item would you like? Wait, what item would you like? Yes, no. Not the best translation. To get the item you want, press the A button. What are they? This item costs 50. Would you like to buy it? What is it? Balloon? Take good care, Gizmo. Balloons, life, crystals, Gizmo. Yeah, I think I like this game. By evidence that I'm not dying instantly, the music isn't horrendous, and I'm still playing it. So, are we in the tower? It is cute. Like, honestly, it looks pretty good for an NES game. I know it was a later one, but still. Yeah, this looks just like the holes to fall in. Aren't there spikes in the hallway? I just want to see, like, one of the bad gremlins, you know? Select is nothing. Gizmo's just fighting spiders and stuff right now. What is that? Light bulb? Oh, it takes everyone out. Oh, that's not a door. Like, it controls really well. Oh. I need to watch Gremlins this year. I haven't watched it yet. I'll just continue put you. This game's good. Okay, it puts me right here. I'll give it one more shot. I'll give it one more shot. Just to see if there's anything else to it or if it's like just this. Oh no. The balloon. That's what that does. Yeah, here's all the offices. Can I get an extra heart? Oh, that's good. Yeah, I am impressed. Sometimes it's hard to tell if something is a door or a wall or a hole. Aw. Hey, the NES is trying to do the scene. Stage 2. It's pretty good, yeah. Again, very impressive. I never expect an NES game based off a movie or TV show to have any redeeming qualities. So, yeah, the bar is always low. But it's impressive. All right. Gremlins. Good game. And we also have Ghosts and Goblins. 1986. Whew. Whew. This is a almost 40-year-old game. I played this one a lot. Back when I was a kid, too. Did we get into a Pokemon battle? It does kind of sound like that. Yeah, this one's a classic, but very straightforward and very difficult. Like, you can tell that this is a way oh, I got the crappy fireball. This is a way earlier NES game than Gremlins was. Because, I mean, honestly, this game looks pretty good for, like, what, a year or two? NES game? Oh, yeah, and a timer. I forgot this game's on a timer. Hey, we got him. Biggest thing I can say about this game is that I've never technically beaten it, because once you beat, quote unquote, beat the game, oh jeez, it puts you back at the beginning, and it's like, you have to do it again. And you literally just play the game again, and I've never beaten it a second time in a row. Because I'm like, alright, I don't need that. Oh, it does kind of make me miss when I was a kid and I had nothing better to do but then just like pop this in and literally play it all day, so I could, until I get good at it, and all those hours gone because I'm not good at this game anymore. Oh yeah, you get knocked down to your boxer shorts when you get hit. Yeah, it's rough. The Super Nintendo, Super Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts, Super Ghouls and Ghosts is really good, but also extremely difficult. Yeah, 2 hits. You can find more armor after you lose yours, and you'll get your hit back, but it's just luck. You know, you just have to hope an enemy or, like, crate drops it when you break it. I would like if we could beat the first level. That was so close. Please back up. Well, that's the end of the first level. There you go. Ghosts and Goblins. All right. I believe with that, we can switch over to Genesis. I don't have that many games here. But let me see. So, for Sega Genesis... Hold on. We have Splatterhouse 2, Splatterhouse 3, The Ooze, Decap Attack, and Haunting starring Polterguy. If anyone has one they want to see first, I can throw that on. Otherwise, I'll probably start with Haunting starring Polterguy, I think. I think that's a good start. Get a little coffee in me. Do them all? Oh, we're going to do them all. Don't you worry. Let's see. Genesis. Haunting starring Polterguy. Now, I had a Genesis. I did not have many games for it. So a lot of these I only know of and I've never really played, like this. The games I had on Genesis as a kid were just Sonic. Look at him. There he is. Polterguy. This is great. I'm already really into this. But yeah, I had Sonic 1, 2, and 3 and like Golden Axe. That's about it. Vito Sardini. Education, MBA, and sleazy economics. Totally hosed. All right. Hold on. Let me get in there. There they are. Those sleazy Sardinis in their snazzy new home. Looks peaceful, huh? Well, I've got a radical surprise for them. It's me, Polterguy, the green dude, hanging on the left. I'd like you to meet Flo Sardini. Oh yeah, She can't see me. I used to hate how Genesis games looked, but now I kind of love it. Scare the Sardinis. Yeah, I used to always be like, well, why wouldn't I just play Super Nintendo? They look better. But it's got its own charm. Press A when one lights up and I dive in. Press A again and I dive out. Then it's loaded. Got it? Yeah, the power of an isometric camera angle. Yeah, so I briefly know about this game. Or I know about this game in brief. You're just trying to scare people. You play as the poltergeist. Or polter guy. What a nice family dinner. Okay. Fear level calm. Super scare. Voodoo. Dog off. I would just leave. What is super scare? Let's possess this. I like the little portrait. Is the green juice like how much I can do? What does the spinning do? Oh, and I get goo back. Oh, based on... Oh, do I not want to scare him too much? Interesting. Because I got goo from everything that scared him. This is weird. Oh, he's super scared. The trash. Oh, he's leaving. Oh, is this setting what kind of zombie eyes scares I'm doing? Oh, he's in here. It's neat. It's neat. I'm sure there's like, you know, some strategy to it that you could learn. The look of it kind of makes me like think about like Sims 1. Oh, I can control this? Interesting. Oh, that got her out quick. Spooky computer. All right. It's cool. Not too much to it though. It's more of kind of just like neat to look at. Oh, am I out of goo? To escape, pick up ecto drops. Called the ecto cooler. How far does this go? Okay, this is the end. I love the crunchy sound of a Genesis. Okay, and that refills your goo so you can do more scares. This game's pretty neat. Oh, and you can see where everyone is. God, what portraits. Cool game. Pretty unique for the time, I feel. All right. Well, we also have the Ooze. It's another game I have not played and don't know much about. Man, Genesis games they're just grimy in a good way. $19.95. Yeah, something like this definitely feels mid-90s. The Ooze. It's very loud. Toxic Dump. Part 1. Oh yeah, hoping the Ooze would take off. Yeah, the Ooze definitely had a shot at getting its own Saturday morning cartoon. Like Street Sharks or Mummies Alive. Okay, so you control your Ooze. Okay. And then you pick up the Ooze you used to fight. Let's see what B lets me shoot. C does nothing. Pause is pause. This is awesome. It is pretty cool. Again, I didn't care much for the Genesis as a kid besides Sonic, but it has so much cool stuff like this. Like, again, like Poltergeist and then this. These are such cool, unique games. And again, I love the crunchy, gritty sound of the Genesis. I grew to love it. I know a big part of me not caring for it as a kid was just because Mario, you know? I want Mario. But yeah, no, you could totally see the ooze on its own kid's little animated cartoon to like spread the good word about not polluting. Yes! God, I love old games like this. I need to do more with stuff like this on stream. It's just so dumb fun. I love it. Can I circle it? Oh. Back off, Slimeoid. Where am I going? What is my goal? This game's cool, but I would love to see a little more of it. What is my goal as the ooze? Just destroy? Oh, exit. Oh man, is there an old Goosebumps game? This green ooze made me think of that. I need to know now. Toxic Dump. Part 2. There's some PC games. Yeah, there's two Goosebumps games on PC from the late 90s, but nothing on console. I know there's one on like the Wii and PS2, but we're not doing those right now. Yes! I like that the ooze has a voice. Alright, so I have to find something to blow those up. The ooze physics are kind of cool, like filling in all the little gaps as he moves. Defeating other ooze monsters to make yourself bigger. Very deep in that, like, mid-90s, like, gross out, scummy, slimy stuff. Marketed to young boys. I think that was the switch to open it up. Yeah, creepy crawlers. I love stuff like that. Make your gross out snacks and stuff like that. I mean, like Garbage Pail Kids, all that stuff, you know? I still have a very soft spot for all that. All right, I think we've gotten the gist of the ooze. All right, I forgot I could spit. Whatever that does. But yeah, let's see. Most of the Genesis games we're gonna look at are gonna be gross 90s, grody, gross out stuff. Because next is Decap Attack, another game I haven't really played. Where is it at? Decap attack. Like, even taking like 15 minutes to look at a game like this is just fun. What? Music. Why is it so intense? Come on, Chuck, now's the time to show your stuff. Time has come for my underworld army to conquer the surface world. We'll show no mercy to those who stand in our way. If anybody is foolish enough to do so... Be careful, Chuck! Man, this is just right in there. Now's the time to test your power, Chuck! Decap attack, starring Chuck D. Head. Hell yeah. 1991. Oh man, I love it. It's so goofy looking. Oh yeah, Satanic Panic. You know, I'm sure. Yeah, it's a bit loud. These Genesis games are all over the place. Abdomainland? Abdomainland? What? Okay. Choose an item. Okay. I just hit A and it did this. Like, I didn't hit start. That's pause. What is in C is jump. What a weird layout. A is this, B is that, and C is jump. It doesn't use the other buttons. It is a 3-button game. Oh, I keep hitting A. I keep hitting A to jump. It's C. Oh, can you, like, Yoshi flutter? Interesting. This game's weird, dude. Just float on through. Man, who came up with Decap Attack with Chuck D. Head? This is great. Abdomainland? Like abdominal? Like abs mainland? Since the island was a body? With some music, though. Woo! This game seems solid. Like, not, like, great, but it's cool. I feel like Genesis games are usually better when they're a little weirder. This was just kind of a straightforward platformer. I do like Chuck the Head though. What are these weird ducks? Cute. I mean, it's pretty weird aesthetically, but like, when you get down to it, it is just jumping and hitting attack. Oh. I feel like most of the time, if it's a regular platform, oh, I can stand on the tree. I'm gonna lean towards a Super Nintendo title. But if it's like a beat 'em up or something else different, Sega does really good with those, which we will see later with Splatterhouse. But this game is good. I'm getting into it. It's cool. That hurt. I want to see what a boss looks like if there is one. I like all the different music we're getting. The thing, man, is there's so many games on these old systems. Oh, I died. It's so hard to really take a look at them all. And most of them are pretty bad, but there's ones like this that are they're good. And I just never touched it. Bonk. I never knew anyone that had it, and I've just never seen a copy, I don't think. You know, for a guy named Chuck D. Head, I don't have a head to chuck. Oh, boss time. Ooh. What a design. On we go. Like it was nothing. Can't leave this round without finding the most important item. Used to search every nook and cranny. Oh, we have to find. Oh. Okay. I like that, Looney Tunes-esque sliding off the edge. All right. I think we've had our fill of Decap Attack. Cool game. Seems like it would be worth putting some time in. Let's see. We've also got... Oh, I did forget. I do have one I forgot about. But first, we're going to go to Splatterhouse 2. It's been 3 months since your escape, haunted by guilt and tormented by nightmares. Nightmares of Jennifer's screams and the infernal temptations of the mask. Splatterhouse 1 was only in arcades, I think. So I don't think there's a console way to play it except for maybe the turbo graphics. So you get the Genesis and it's just Splatterhouse 2 is the first one on there. We can save her. Go back to the house. I like the Splatterhouse games. They're very violent, especially for the time, but they're cool. If you want some 16-bit blood. Splatterhouse 2, 1992. What options are there? Sound test. Jump, attack, 2 buttons. That's all you need. This one can be turned up a little bit, I think. All right. One punch. Turn down a smidge. Yeah, 2 is pretty straightforward. You just kind of walk and hit punch every now and then. Like, that's cool. Knocking him into the background. Ooh, get off me. Yeah, the, like, barely legally distinct Jason Voorhees look. He just refuses to bring the pipe with him. All right. What a monster design. Gross. Stage 2. An elevator. That's pretty cool looking for the time, honestly. I like the simplicity of old, like, beat-em-up games. These guys are a lot, though. Again, I feel like the grittier, funkier sound of the Sega Genesis, that's cool. Look how cool that is. The grittier, funkier sound works better for grittier games like this. Okay. Well, that's Splatterhouse 2. Let's move to the better game, in my opinion, Splatterhouse 3. Which is... Oops, that's Splatterhouse 2 again. Yeah, it's a different aesthetic. And don't worry, we have some more goofy spooky that we'll be wrapping up on after Splatterhouse. I've got 2 more games after Splatterhouse 3. At the minimum. So this game, 1993, like a year later, I think this is just a better game play-wise, while having similar aesthetics. Mansion, first floor. So this one, instead of just left and right, is an actual full, like, thing. Immediately. Like, oh yeah. And what you have to do is you have to check your map. And you have a time limit at the top, and you have to make it to the point on the map before it runs out. So we want to go to the right and then up. Jennifer cowers in hiding, avoiding the capture from the monster. We gotta save Jennifer. You can Hulk out too, which I love. And the shirt grows back. That's right, C is jump, A is go beast mode. I wish you could run. That is one thing. See if I can actually beat this. The time is kind of strict. Okay. Get nuts. Yeah, just strangle the monster like it's little Bart Simpson. Okay, I think, yeah, we head up, and then it's a long hallway to the exit. I also like this game a lot because it's like 4 levels, so it's a kind of game you can just boot up and beat in an hour. We want to head up. Chuck him. I forgot, yeah. Beautiful. Big spin. The creepy hand coming down from the top to point you ahead. Plus, I always appreciate a beat-em-up game where it's just like, I can just hammer on the attack button and jump every now and then. You know? Though they usually work better as, like, multiplayer ordeals, you know? Something like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Jennifer begins to smell, well, that's a shame, of rot of the grave. Okay, we got 2 minutes to beat the boss. Let's go. The boss is kind of cheap. Stop running, God. I have so much power, but I'm gonna die and lose it. This guy's a real pain. That's cool. Oh, if you time it right. It melts away. Jennifer. Rick. What's this? It's a boar worm. The evil one puts them in the bodies of his victims. They devour them from the inside and turn them into monsters. You have to destroy the giant boar worm to stop it. Rick is filled with rage. Ascends to the second floor. But yeah, that's the game. There's like 4 floors of the mansion and you just go through them. It's really fun. It's just dumb fun, which is all I really need out of a video game. And I like the goofy horror aesthetic. It's just over the top, you know? Let's see. Now, I've got these last 2 I'm going to do because it is getting a little late. We tried Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2 for the NES. Let's see if they're any better on the Genesis. I mean, that's way softer on my ears. I'm not actively in pain. That's fine. Music number. Weird. Okay. Start. I'll be Bill Murray. Look at him. Recently, there's been a lot of ghostly activity happening here and there. Wonder if the earthquake we had yesterday has anything to do with it. If so, hey, thank you, earthquake. We'll be busy again. Oof. Help me, Ghostbusters. Ghosts have appeared in my home. Come bust them. Oh, do we pick a job? Home Sweet Home for 2,000. Apartment for 4,000, or the Woody House for 6,000. Let's just do the home. Tables move by themselves and shelves fly around the house. I'm so afraid I can't sleep at night. I'm begging you, please help. Just about got all you said. Don't worry, leave it to the Ghostbusters. Middle ghost. Oh my god, look at him. This is already the best Ghostbusters game we played tonight. Why does he look like that? It's so goofy. Whoa! Oh, am I just robbing them while busting ghosts? Why not? Whoa! That's good. That's a good one. Slimer! Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Easily the best Ghostbusters that we've played. Why, ma'am? Why are these in your house? Encounter! A King Duck? What? Oh, and there's a map. Infrared scope. Oh, I'm just carrying a whole duck in my pocket. Okay. I don't know what to do. Do I just keep shooting him? It doesn't seem like it's doing damage. That's cool. I don't think it's doing anything. I don't know what to do. Can I leave? Oh, no. Oh, I gotta hit him in the head. Okay. Oh. Mummified. I didn't get my bombs back for dying, though. Oh, you can crawl. Okay. So I can, like, jump over and then crawl under. That's rough. It's tight. Oh, I can... Okay, I see. This game's pretty cool. Ah, that's a shame. 10 continues? Okay. Let's see if can we go to a different level? Push trig to exit. Item shop. Gyoza. Peking duck. Bombs. An infrared scope. It's $1,500 for some Peking duck. Weapon shop. Huh. Interesting. I'm gonna give this boss one more try since now we know how to aim. And then we'll hop to the last game for the night. Ah! Money. Dead end. Okay, so we found the boss. You get to, like, explore. That's kind of cool. Do I have any more food? I ate all my duck! Okay, we're back. Encounter. Oh, so much faster. This is pretty cool. Get in there. You have to actually put them in the trap. That's pretty fun. Slimer. What are you up to? You woke me up just when I was sleeping good. I'm mean when I'm tired. Another? Woof. Yeah, it's rough. Like, what do you want me to do there? Woof. Anyway, well, that's Ghostbusters. Actually a pretty good game, especially compared to the first two Ghostbusters games we played. That's pretty fun. I'd play that more. Man, I didn't think the stream would last as long as it did, but some of these games were good and we put some time into them. I didn't realize we've been going for 3.5 hours. Our last game of the night, when I'm kind of interested to see how it is, because I've never played it. I don't know anything about it, but it is Scooby-Doo Mystery. And I love some Scooby-Doo. I don't think there are any other Scooby-Doo games besides this one. I think there's like a Super Nintendo version of this. Yeah, the music's solid. Visuals, they work. Blake's Hotel or Ha Ha Carnival. Oh, do we pick like an episode to play? That's kind of cool. I think I'm feeling the carnival. The Ha Ha Carnival. Hey, that's good. This is for the Sega Genesis. Like, man, can't wait to get there. I can't do voices for any of these characters. Statistics show people are hurrying or 10 times more likely to get in an accident, Shaggy. Zoinks! This is super cool. Definitely a roller coaster. It does look good. Rook. Yeah, I mean, it's got to make it... It can only do so much for animation like this. They make it work. There he is. Wonder where everyone is. Maybe it's an off night. Means no waiting in the lines. Okay. I think it's a little sound bite. The Scooby laugh. Okay. Oh, it's like a... Oh, it's like a point and click deal. Look. Maybe you can win some popcorn. Hey. Eat, use, pull, push, open, shut. Talk. Talk. To part attendant. Yeah, we gotta look around for our clues. I want to play the dart game. Cough up a ticket or get lost. I'll see ya. Can I? Camera obscura? What? Talk to the balloon. I can't talk to that. Not with that attitude. I like that you can just walk around, though. You don't have to, like, click where you want to go. This music's a bit much. Bunch of books on carnival management. Boring. Different than I expect. I expected just another, like, platformer, you know, run around and jump on stuff. It's kind of cool. Who's this guy? Seems pretty interested in that video game. Let's see. Talk. Attendant. Mr. Roller Coaster guy. Is that a good game you're playing? It's a game about Scooby-Doo. Hey, we want to ride the roller coaster. Gotta have a ticket. Okay, it seems like this is going to be more involved to be able to see anything in, unfortunately. That's good. That's actually pretty cool. Huh. I got that walk cycle. Madam Zelda? It's kind of hard to make it mark where you want it to. Taffy machine? Scoob keeps pointing back in here. Bumper cars. Use? Bumper car? Engine has to be running to use the bumper car. Well, let's see. Scooby-Doo. Quit mystery. Oh, you got your... Jeez, that password. That password. I'll take a quick look at the other episode you can play. I assume it's pretty much going to be the same. Definitely a cool game if you have the time for it. I feel like as a kid, I would have kind of been excited for it, but then I definitely wasn't super into these kinds of games as a kid. I would have just wanted to be Scooby or something and run around at Blake's Hotel. Is there any other classic Scooby-Doo music in this? Yeah, same thing. You just gotta walk around and explore. Man, that chef is going. Wouldn't want to make him mad. Can't go in there, employees only. Okay. Again, not quite what I expected, but it's still cool. Open door. Yes. One action at a time. Yeah, definitely an interesting game if you want to sit down with more time. But for now, that's going to be it for tonight. Same with the Scooby soundtrack. Yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed looking at this. We went through quite a few games. A little different than stuff I normally do, and I had a lot of fun with it. Cool. Yeah, of course. Appreciate you tuning in, Wilkes. Let me see here. We do have some plans for some other Halloween themed stuff. We are going to take a look at Inscription this week, as well as I'm trying to get a time that Ash and I can get on together. It's been a minute since she's been on a stream with me, but we want to do some co-op spooky-esque things. Looking at probably Don't Starve Together. Excuse me. But yeah, it's been a minute since she's been on with me. So we'll probably hop on and do Don't Starve Together. I want to try that and maybe some other stuff. Maybe we'll try to play like Left 4 Dead or something together. I think that'll be fun. And try to get her on more often in general after this, even after we do our spooky games, to play some other things, just to have like random stuff to do. Fortino's obsessed with Don't Starve Together. Well, I haven't played Don't Starve Together. I played the original Don't Starve when it came out like, a decade ago, and I have not touched it since then. So I'm excited to do it, and Ash was excited to play it, so. Yeah, Ash and I have been talking. It's like, you know what? It's been forever. We used to do stuff together on stream all the time. I think it's a good way to break up, especially if we're playing longer games and we're just doing N64 nights every week, which we will get back on N64 after Halloween. I know we didn't do any this past week. We'll get back on that. But yeah, even if it's like, once every other week, 2 or 3 times a month, have some little game to look at or some co-op thing, even if it's not a full game to play through together. Maybe we will end up finding that. But she's voiced interest in wanting to get back on, and I'm interested in getting that back together. I can't remember the last thing we did together. I remember we played through Minecraft like a couple of times. I had like a handful of streams of that. That might have been the last. We did some like Mario Party stuff sometime. We used to do trivia nights. I think it'd be fun. But yeah, so expect that over the coming days. We'll play Don't Starve together. I'll play Inscription. Maybe a few other things. We still got like over a week until Halloween. Remember Mr. Smith sneezing on us while playing something? While playing Mario? I didn't forget. I won't. You could let him know I won't forget. But yeah, we'll also do some more nights of playing Metaphor too. But the main focus will be doing some spooky games. We'll probably do that over the next couple days, and then we'll do some Metaphor around the end of the week. And then next Sunday, we'll come back and do some more spooky stuff. We'll squeeze in what we can before Halloween. A bunch of one-offs and stuff like that. I have a couple of games on a list of stuff that would just be fun to do, like a one night off thing, which I had like Don't Starve Together, Left 4 Dead. I might do a night of playing like some other game like State of Decay or DayZ or something, where it's just a fun little one-off stream. We'll see how it goes with Metaphor going in the back too. And like I said, once November hits, we'll switch over. We'll keep playing Metaphor. We'll get back into the N64 nights, and I'll try to squeeze in some more little co-op nights with Ash on stream with me until the new Mario and Luigi games comes out, which is like the 7th, and then we'll be playing that as well. I don't think I have any other big plans about like games coming out besides Mario and Luigi and maybe that Indiana Jones game. Doing a quick little check. Because I definitely am very excited for the new Mario game. I do love those Mario and Luigi games. Yeah, Mario and Luigi is November 7th, and we'll do that right away because I'm very excited. Indiana Jones is December 9th. Perfect. That's a good break before anything else. We'll at least take a look at that. Yeah, I'm really glad you enjoyed it, Wilkes. And I had a blast doing it, and I'm excited to do more one-off things because we've really been focusing on just playing games, like longer games, and even if they're not that long, you know, like Silent Hill, it's like, oh, we just play this. I kind of miss doing the one-off streams, which we get with like the N64 games, but like that's still in my head. It's like there is a goal. There's a goal to finish something, and it's nice to come and sit down and stream without like a real goal. I'm not trying to beat a game or do a certain thing. It's just play, just sit and play, and have fun. I heard that, but I didn't see it. I heard that, but I didn't see it. Where did it go? Where did it go? Why did it not show? Anyway, thank you. Again, I want to do more stuff like this in the future. After Halloween, I want to try to restructure in totality a little bit. I really do appreciate it, Wilkes. It's more than you need to. Just tuning in is awesome. And again, hopefully, you know, I restructure a little bit. Maybe things will go better. But as far as it is, I enjoy just sitting down, even when it's 5 people tuned in, you know? It's a blast. Anyway. Thanks again. Sincerely. Hope you guys. That was a mistake. Hope you guys have a good night. I will see you all next time. Have a good one, and thanks again. That went surprisingly well. Ashley!
You okay?
If I, what do you mean? His name's Jumpman. He just jumped. I'm getting the hang of this now. I'm figuring it out. I think this is my last life in totality. Kidding me. Ah! What happens? All right, are you happy over here? Is this where you want to be? No, not like this. No! Stop healing. Let's go! Yes! Ugh. Holy shit.